Hi, this is Ted from Amon Amarth, and we're at Heavy MTL, and you're colliding with Yell Magazine.
Down to the sky with evil thoughts of vicious kind and sinister disdain. His thoughts are bringing back to life the wish it died in blood. Serpent King, born of sin.
Well, we're quite happy with our new release, and the reception so far, as you said, has been amazing. We've been touring a while now with this album over here, doing the Mayhem Festival, and people seem to enjoy the new songs very much. I mean, we knew when we left the studio that we had a good album, but it's not always your taste that is the critics and the fans' taste. But I mean, both critics and fans have liked it, so we're really pleased with that.
Right. And you wouldn't put it out if you didn't like it either, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, we just put out good stuff.
You guys took a different approach to writing this album. Can you tell us about the process?
It's not too different from the previous albums, really. I mean, it's our guitar players, Ollie and Johan, who writes most of the stuff. But we said when we started this album cycle, we said that we would not stop anything because we think it sounds too much like this, or it's too cheesy or too hard or anything like that, because sometimes in the past we've been rejecting some stuff we've done because we thought it would not be good. But now we said anything we think it's good enough to be on the album is going to be on the album, you know.
Right.
We don't really care what people say. You know, we've done this for such a long time now, as 20 years as a band, we don't have to care anymore what people think. We just do our thing.
Exactly.
But apparently it works, so it's all good.
Is that an approach, less throwing out of material? It's a bad word, but less throwing out of material. Is that an approach you're going to continue to go forward with?
I have no idea. I mean, every album is a new album. You know, we have no idea what crazy ideas we might have for the next album. We'll just have to wait and see. Now this album is just out. We're gonna tour and yeah. Have fun with this, and then we'll see what happens.
Was this the first time you worked with Andy Sneap?
Yeah, that's the first time.
Do you hope to work with him again in the future? Or?
Yeah, we had a really good time in his studio, and he's an excellent studio engineer and producer, so yeah, we were totally happy working with him. We've been thinking about him for a long time, but we never had the opportunity, and we had Jens Bolgren we worked with, you know, it felt good, so we stayed with him for 3 albums. But I guess I wouldn't be surprised if we stay with Sneap now for the next couple albums, because it was a really nice experience working with him in his studio.
And how did you encounter him, meet him and get to know him?
No, we just contacted him, and we had a meeting with him when we played a festival in Wales last year, and we just had a little chit chat. We told him we were interested, and he said that he would like to do an album for us. And we talked a little bit about our ideas, how to do this, and he was all up for that. So
was he a fan of Amon Amarth?
Oh, well, I don't know, a fan, but yeah, he liked the music. So
that's good to hear. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, yeah, you need to have someone who is at least into the music a little bit to make a good production, I think.
The video for Father of the Wolf will be released soon. The teaser looks great. How involved is the band in video concepts?
Well, for this one, of course, we're involved, you know, in the planning of the video. We've been planning this with our management and talking about ideas and stuff. But then once we have a rough idea, we send it out to this video guy who makes the script and stuff. So after we left up the script and everything, he's been working on his side. We did some shots with him in Europe, and he's been working here in America while we were still in Europe. So I haven't seen the final video myself yet, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Do you know what the story of it is?
Yes, I know.
You could reveal it?
Nah, I think you'll have to wait and see. It will be out very, very soon, so
Okay.
you will all see.
Okay.
But it's really epic and really cool.
It
that's for
looks
sure.
epic. It looks very cinematic. That horned guy at the end.
Yeah,
is,
it's
pretty
Loki.
Cool. Loki?
Yeah.
Okay. How important is it in the age of social media to actually go out there and connect with the fans in person?
I think that's very important. I mean, this social media thing is very good way to reach fans, but it's not very personal in a way. I mean, we always try to interact with our fans, even from the beginning of our career. We've always been out selling our wooden T-shirt in the beginning, and always having signings whenever we can, and meet fans after the show outside the bus. Because I know, as a metal fan myself, I know how much we appreciate that to meet your idols. So I mean, for us, it's been very important.
Another way Amon Amarth has recently connected with fans is with the mini documentary. I can't pronounce it though. Forging
Mjolnir.
Okay, good enough. Where did the inspiration to put that together come from?
No, we've been thinking about having some kind of like telling a bit more about us as persons, not just like the band, because everything else is about the band all the time, and we want to tell something about ourselves a little bit more, and we just thought that would be a good idea for like the promotion up to the release of the album, to have some stuff being released, and we had this guy who we knew was a good documentary filmer, and then we had him come out to the studio and just do little stuff, so to make people have a new view of us.
Right. Easygoing questions. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes, I do.
Big fan?
Pretty big fan, yeah.
Is that about the geekiest thing about you, or what is?
Probably one of the geekier parts, maybe.
Okay. And do you walk around quoting the show?
No, I'm not that big of a fan. I only quote like Anchorman and movies like that.
Okay. You've mentioned in the past that Kiss has been kind of like a gateway into your heavy metal appreciation.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking to bash anybody, but everybody knows that Dio didn't get along with Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
And Dio had said that Gene Simmons can't play bass.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that as a bass player?
I don't know. I never seen him as a bass player anyway. Kiss has been more like that. That's one of those bands that they're more like cartoons than actually musicians. I never really thought about that. I enjoy the music and I enjoy their style.
Right.
So, but I'm pretty sure he's not a master bass player. Probably.
I've enjoyed his melodies on some of the earlier records.
Yeah.
So like
No, but they
Just to
write awesome songs.
Catchy.
That's their
Exactly. They
strength. I mean, it's like us. We're no experts on our instruments, and I mean we focus more on melodies and songs than actually doing very, very tricky parts. I mean, we leave that to other bands like Meshuggah and other.
Right. And then just for a final question, how would you survive a Viking invasion?
I would be on the Viking side, so I would survive.
Good answer.